Beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Suzanne Somers has faced her fair share of health struggles over the years. She rose to fame in the 70s for her role on the classic sitcom Three's Company. But despite her success, her journey has been marked by various health challenges, including a highly publicized battle with breast cancer. Sadly, this horrible disease recently reared its ugly head again for the talented actress. Join Facts First as we present Suzanne Somers speaks out about her cancer relapse. Suzanne's relapse. In June of 2023, Suzanne's husband, Alan Hamill, talked to Page 6 about his wife's recent diagnosis. He said she had a relapse of breast cancer, something she's had to deal with for a number of years. Hamill told the publication, quote, Suzanne has lived with cancer all her life. In her 20s, she also dealt with 2 hyperplasia, which is the waiting room for cancer. Somers then confirmed this devastating news to Entertainment Tonight. She told the show she's been dealing with cancer since she was in her late 20s, having battled both breast and skin cancer at times over the decades. And she said she will continue to, quote, bat it back this time, just like she has whenever cancer pops up again. She made the declaration that she makes a concerted effort to never allow the disease to control her, and fought it with everything she has. As such, she and her husband were also happy to then announce that Suzanne has seemingly already beat back this most recent relapse. Suzanne's organic lifestyle. Hamill and Somers have a Facebook Live show that focuses on health, aging, and it's a vehicle to sell their organic supplements and other health and wellness-related products. But to them, the lifestyle of clean living is more than just a Facebook Live show. Hamill has stated unequivocally that Suzanne's obsession with living a, quote, chemical-free organic life supported by bioidentical hormones has kept her alive and strong over the years. Suzanne has confirmed this belief and even talked about how aging is all about replacing the lost elements of the body, like nutrients, hormones, minerals, and more. She attests to constantly measuring her levels of these vital elements and then using supplements to replace any losses in them. She's a big advocate of the idea that it's never too late and that our bodies are receptive to this kind of treatment at any age. She also only eats organic food, keeping a kitchen full of things like organic fruits and vegetables and organic meats. She also makes sure that all of the household products she has in her home, everything from hair products to cleaning products, is free of toxic chemicals. Somers and Hamill credit this type of lifestyle to her ongoing ability to stay healthy and fight back any diseases that pop up. Her recent videos. In the months leading up to Somers' revelation that she was fighting a relapse of breast cancer, fans had noticed that Suzanne seemed to have lost some of her usual pep and vigor. This caused rampant speculation about her health and overall well-being. At that point, some fans posted on the videos, noting she looked somber and potentially sad. They even noted a few months prior she had looked much more vibrant and happier. One person commented that they love her, but they were worried for her well-being. In another video, which featured Somers' legs in the foreground, viewers commented they felt her legs looked bruised. They speculated she hasn't looked right for a while and that she might be trying to look happy for the camera but really wasn't. Of course, the comments on the videos were based on subjective ideas on what was really going on with Suzanne. But the new revelations that Somers was battling a relapse of breast cancer may provide some answers for her concerned fans. Her 2020 fall. Suzanne had another confirmed injury in 2020, and another possibility for her state in those Facebook Live videos was that she was also still recovering from that. She suffered a fall down the stairs at her home. The incident left her with a fractured hip, a black eye, and multiple bruises. In an interview with Closer Weekly, Somers described the traumatic fall. She said that she and her husband, Alan, were at the top of the stairs in their bedroom. She was holding his hand when he suddenly slipped, accidentally dragging her down the stairs with him as he tumbled down. She told the publication the next thing she knew, they had gone down 50 steps and she had broken her neck, in addition to several other injuries. Despite the severity of the injuries, she remained optimistic and shared updates on her recovery with fans and followers on social media. In an Instagram post, Somers wrote, quote, "I'm so grateful to have the support and love of my husband, family, and friends during this time. I'm taking it one day at a time, but I'm determined to get back on my feet and continue living life to the fullest." She also posted a slightly tongue-in-cheek message saying, "It's 2 weeks since I took a tumble on a set of stairs and lost my footing. Women of a certain age, don't lose your balance." Somers also shared that she was undergoing physical therapy to aid in her recovery and regain her mobility. She posted videos of herself working with her physical therapist and doing exercises to strengthen her muscles and improve her range of motion. As a health advocate, she's always placed a strong emphasis on the importance of physical fitness and healthy living. Summers' bouts with cancer. Suzanne's battles with cancer began when she was in her late 20s. She was diagnosed with skin cancer, but according to reports, was able to fully recover from it. Then in 2000, cancer reared its ugly head again when she was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. She opted for alternative treatments instead of traditional chemotherapy and radiation therapy, which she felt would be too harsh on her body. According to Summers, when her doctor recommended these types of treatments, she flat out told him she couldn't go through with it. He countered that she would likely die if she didn't. And Suzanne said, she replied, quote, "I honestly believe I will die if I do what you tell me. The idea of flooding my body with chemical poison just doesn't reckon with who I am." She underwent a lumpectomy and then turned to alternative treatments such as Iscador, a mistletoe extract, and a ketogenic diet. She also opted not to go for reconstruction surgery at first. But 11 years later, she underwent a process called cell-assisted lipotransfer, which helped reconstruct her breast. She was actually the first woman in the U.S. to have that process done to her. Despite some criticism from the medical community, Summers remained steadfast in her belief that alternative treatments could be effective in fighting cancer. In her book, Knockout: Interviews with Doctors Who Are Curing Cancer, she interviewed doctors who shared her view that alternative treatments could be a viable option for cancer patients. But her approach has been met with both praise and criticism from the medical community. Some experts argue that evidence supporting the effectiveness of bioidentical hormones and other alternative therapies in treating cancer is limited and inconclusive. As with any medical decision, it's essential for individuals facing cancer to consult with their healthcare providers to develop a comprehensive treatment plan that aligns with their medical needs and preferences. Suzanne Summers' advocacy for alternative therapies has sparked important discussions about the role of integrative medicine in cancer care. Ultimately, her dedication to sharing her story and promoting alternative therapies has made a significant impact on the public's perception of cancer treatment and survivorship. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know that Suzanne Summers just fought back yet another bout with breast cancer and that she does it using only alternative forms of medicine? Let us know in the comments section below.